Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. Taurus, how are you guys? Let's see what your energies are this week. What's going on with Taurus? I see a King of Cups. Oh no. What's going on, Taurus? Boy, that come out quick. One more for Taurus. That one. Oh, yeah, I feel like someone here is not sure if they want to take an opportunity here. Some of you may be waiting for someone here. Maybe feeling like this person isn't interested. I do see other opportunities, maybe comparing one to the other. I'm just weighing the pros and the cons here. Who's the King of Cups? Somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, it's a person who's moving kind of slow. I feel like you're waiting. So I feel like you're probably feeling this person's not interested, or that they could be ignoring you here. This is someone who often doesn't take an opportunity that's presented. But it's just someone moving slow. They're assessing the situation. Yeah, so someone might be feeling they're not sure you're type or not, or something feels a little off. They're just assessing. Someone here's just looking at the situation. Taurus. It could even be yourself in that energy. Yeah, let's take it how it resonates. Flip the energy. Yeah, someone here is waiting. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. See, it's a little, someone's feeling something's off. Not so sure if someone's their type or not, but I don't know. It's looking pretty good. I do see there's opportunity. Some of you might even have multiple. Let's have a look at the opportunities. This is about taking an opportunity that's presented. Someone's not so sure. Yeah, we got an Emperor here. Somebody with a lot of options or opportunities, but it is an energy of taking an opportunity. I feel like it could be this energy here, this Queen of Cups who's not so sure. Who is the Queen of Cups? Yeah, someone in your neighborhood. Somebody's waiting. They're at home. This is someone who has a strong financial foundation, but it has to do with home. Someone who has a love of home, family. Yeah. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's doing a lot of thinking here. It's a person who doesn't want to repeat mistakes of the past, I feel. Just doing a lot of thinking. Yeah. But I feel like we got two people thinking of each other and probably thinking the same thing, that you're not interested, because we have a person moving slow. Why is this person moving slow? Why? What's making them move slow? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Why so slow? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid a disaster, but it could be someone who's moving, relocating. Yeah, I do see this moving on. Someone dissing themselves from another person and maybe even moving. So someone manifesting what they desire. I see a new house, a new home. Yeah. There's a lot of manifesting. I feel like it is an energy of someone who has everything they need. So it's an energy of someone pre-manifesting, pre-manifesting. It has to do with a home. I feel relocating. Someone here is obviously kind of taking their time, applying lessons learned. They don't want to make the same mistake as the past. So whatever that may be. But it has to do with someone who has everything they need. So someone with a lot of skills. They could be handy. Look at that. Somebody's got some skills here. And then we have, there's opportunity. See, it's all about opportunities. Someone may have several opportunities. I see a little procrastination. Feeling a little overwhelmed, maybe too many choices. Tell me about the Emperor. The Emperor's taking a little pause, looking at things from a few different perspectives. This is someone who needs to make something happen. Yeah. I think this is someone going to create an opportunity. Yeah, because they're manifesting what they can desire. They're creating opportunity, but this is someone who's been focused on money, their home. Like, I feel they're just kind of assessing. They're clearing the path. This is someone moving forward, making sure the coast is clear, because it does look like it's someone who's trying to avoid doing what they did before, whatever that may be. Yeah, I'm taking a little pause here, looking at things from a whole different perspective. Yeah, this is someone who's learned. This is a person who's learned, sometimes the hard way, but it's a person being wise. This is someone with experience. See, they've experienced this before. Yeah, they're just being careful that the coast is clear, that it's safe. Tell me more about the Magician. More about the Magician. Yeah, it's a person doing some soul searching, a little Virgo energy here. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah. But it is somebody with experience. They're wise. Their swords up, maybe a little skeptical too. Making sure there's no manipulation. But I feel it's just the energy of two people manifesting here. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, it's somebody here reaching out. See, it's a little test. Someone's going to reach out, a little test to see if someone reciprocates. Yeah. This person's wise. They're strategizing, you see. They're analyzing. This is someone definitely overthinking the situation. Yeah, I mean, it could be where you feel like there is persons avoiding you or vice versa. But I feel they're just, it's just someone moving slow because they're trying to avoid a disaster. Something they've done before. Yeah, giving too much too soon, maybe. Yeah. Well, there we have it. Yeah, see, it's about reciprocating. I think you're dealing with someone who's moving kind of slow. And I do think they're soul searching. See, they're shining a light. They're looking for clarity. So it is about seeing truth and looking at things in a couple of different ways. And if you are the one, and it could be yourself comparing a couple of people here. Comparing one to the other. Maybe only one of these people is your type if you have a choice. But this is usually someone making a choice. So I think they're going to reach out. It's a little test. Yeah, a little test to see if you're interested, what you're up to. I don't know, it's because I feel some of you, often the Queen of Pentacles doesn't often recognize when someone's checking them out. They don't always see or pay attention to what's going on around them because they're so focused on their own life, their money, their home, whatever it is that they're focused on at that time. Yeah. So it's the energy of being, there's interest. It's somebody who, this is someone who thinks the other person's not interested. In fact, you're both thinking the same thing, that you're not interested in each other. But this person's going to reach out a little test to see, because they've been doing all this thinking. Yeah, see that little aha moment, that little moment of truth. Yeah, they're coming up with ideas to reach out to. This is their strategy. They want to connect. They want to talk. They want to get together. Let's have a look at this. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, Empress energy. Yeah, some of you too, you could be getting a lot of attention. See, someone's looking to see who you're giving attention to, what you're up to. This is someone who has goals. See, it's about what this person hopes to achieve. They want to connect. So you're not giving this person any attention. Maybe you're not feeding their ego, but can I say it? To me, it looks like someone who takes pride in all the things they do, their house, their home. But it's about this person's taking their time, focus on money. Maybe they can't provide, or they don't have enough time, because time's here to give someone enough attention. But it still looks like someone's looking to see if someone's avoiding them, or if they've moved on or relocated. Because this is somebody who plans and prepares. See, I feel like you're interested. But I do think you're just being patient here. Like I do see that little moment, but it's this person, see that little aha moment. You're being patient. Yeah, but it's someone who often doesn't show a lot of interest. They need to show interest. That's what they need to do. So someone who's taking a break. See, they're pinned down by their thoughts here. They're not quite ready to take action. Yeah, they're taking a break. Why are they taking a break? Little time out. Maybe they've just been busy, needing things to calm down. See, a time out, a break. Maybe even a little trip, travel. Yeah, this person. See, it's someone who hasn't followed through. They haven't built the foundation yet. They're choosing their battles. This is someone dealing with something. They could be moving, relocating, busy, whatever it is. But I feel like they're choosing their battles and thinking things through. See, it's about taking decisive action. They've been pinned down by their thoughts. This is someone who, this is what they don't want to do that they did before, rush in too quickly and then change their mind. That's what they don't want to do. It's why they're looking at the situation carefully. This could be somebody who loses interest quickly, and it could be yourself, could be this person. Some people do. They connect with someone and then they lose interest. So, and that's what I feel is kind of what they don't want to do. They don't want to repeat mistakes of the past, run in and rush in and change their mind. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the feminine in that energy as well. Yeah. Tell me about the Hermit. The Hermit. What's this Hermit up to? Yeah, this is about getting together, doing things together. See, someone learning here. They're looking for clues. The things you have in common, compatibility. See, somebody here who has skills. Two people have skills. You put those skills together. You can build something. You can do something. This is somebody looking for a partner here. I can see their energy. Yeah. But these are two people who have skills. You both bring something to the table. But it's about whether someone's the other person's type or if there's compatibility. Tell me about the home. The home. This is somebody feeling very confident, bold, but it's also someone's inner strength. I don't know if there's some sort of reason for forgiveness here. Is somebody... I mean, there's a strong connection here. Like, I'm wondering... Someone's trying to be strong to try to break free, but I feel there's a connection here, but someone's thinking it's time to move on. And I do see someone thinking of moving and relocating, moving in together. But it's someone who's done this before. They've rushed in too quick. That's why I feel someone's changing their mind. They need to think. Someone needs to think things through. They're not ready to move forward. Yeah, but it's about investing in love. See, the interest, two people interested. Some of you, I definitely feel there's a choice here. Maybe comparing one situation to another. The Empress is always open to talk, to communicate, and that's what I feel. It's about making that connection, having a conversation. But it's about a strong connection. It's about forming a bond here. I mean, there's definitely a physical attraction, but it's like somebody maybe... One of you wasn't giving the other person enough attention, and that's, I feel, part of it. It's also an energy of providing, what somebody can provide. Maybe this person felt they couldn't provide, or that you wanted someone to provide for you. Because I feel like we have someone who can't provide. They have enough for themselves, possibly. They don't have enough to provide. But it's a person choosing their battles. They're focused on money. Yeah, look at Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I definitely see Virgo, another Taurus or Capricorn energy, or just a person who's stable. I see Sag and Leo, Gemini. What else is there? Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as well. So, yeah. Two people here. These are energies. These are all fairly compatible energies. But there's definitely somebody who's pinned down by their thoughts. Thinking, looking at the situation. It's about laying the foundation. It's about reaching out and communicating too. Connecting. Somebody wants to connect. See, this is someone who hasn't followed through yet. They're thinking. Let's have a look at the Empress. Yeah, you're waiting for this person to come in and ask you out on a date here. I think it's just a person, really, I feel very strongly this person just doesn't want to rush into something too quickly. Because they either know themselves that they have a tendency to lose interest or change their mind, or you're both thinking the same thing, that you both changed your minds, because there seems to be not a lot of movement. Now the Empress is open, and I do think there is someone getting attention from someone else, because the other person's not investing, but or maybe lost interest. See, time out. Maybe there was a break and someone's decided to go to break free from this situation, go out and get attention. But it's an energy of someone who's definitely achieved some goals. It's what, you know, what's so interesting, it's what two people could achieve together. We have two people who are goal oriented. We have two people who have skills, and it's what you can achieve together. This is what I feel this person's thinking about before they rush into anything. But it is about, you know, someone following their heart here. You know, reaching out. It's going on, it's sometimes just going on a date, but it's somebody here, it's about following their heart. Yeah, we have a person, it's telling you to trust your intuition, but this is someone kind of keeping things to themselves right now. I do see privacy, a private conversation. Yeah, it's about the two of you. I think you're both thinking the same thing. See, coming together. See, it's all about taking things to the next level. I do think some of you are thinking of living together, moving in together, relocation. But I feel someone here isn't quite ready. They're not quite prepared for this financially. And I do think they're working. They're focusing a lot on their finances. Let that King of Pentacles go. Yeah, this is someone learning something. Someone learning new skills. And I feel this person's very intelligent. I feel they have skills, like they're capable, but they are overthinking. This is somebody overthinking, pinned down by those thoughts. They just can't move right now. Yeah, but it's all about the lovers. This goes here. See the two of you coming together. See, I feel it's like taking a break, coming apart, but I feel this is two people wanting to get back together. I feel that for some of you. Or just the two of you achieving some goals and doing stuff together, accomplishing things. Yeah, that's what this is about, and taking it to the next level. Yeah, I do see a busy time. See things speeding up. Someone here has been in that, been there, done that, though, and that's where I feel it's a person who's been sitting here waiting, sitting at home waiting. Someone missing someone, longing for love, or just letting other people know they're open. So this is about two people partnering up. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's all about harmony and balance, being fair. See, this person may have Libra in their chart, so it's all about harmony. And the other person here may have some Gemini in their chart. I think we got a couple of people here, really a lot the same. Maybe too much. Sometimes people can be too much the same, especially if it's too Taurus with these energies. But everyone's always a little different than the other person. But it's about harmony. It's about being fair. Someone's trying to be fair. Tell me about the Queen. It's about someone who's just right. It's all about partnerships, teamwork, being a team. Yeah, look at that. See, there's happiness. This is all, but I still feel we have an Empress. Taurus, probably yourself, keeping your options open to other offers and opportunities, because someone's maybe not giving you enough attention, or you may feel like this isn't going to go the distance. It may not go anywhere. So maybe dating other people and just playing the field here, see what goes on. But I do see the sun shining and so much happiness here. This could be a new person coming in. You could be moving on from someone else and a new person for some. It definitely feels very strong that way as well. But this is all about seeing the bigger picture and clarity. Someone's seeing truth. See, they're seeing the bigger picture. They see clearly. I think this is someone who rushed in too quickly, maybe even into a marriage or a commitment before, and they don't want to make that same mistake. Yeah, this is someone choosing that, right? But it is about seizing opportunity, taking the opportunity, seizing the day. Yeah. Do you want to spend the day together? I think this is something that would make you very happy. Look at that. There it is. Happy home life, the bigger picture. I think we have two people who need to have a conversation. And I do feel if it is somebody moving and relocating and they're busy, like I say, there's someone here really moving slow, but they're all in their feels. See, they have emotion, feeling. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a lovely connection here. I think we have two people who need to learn to cooperate and compromise with each other here. Someone always feels they're bending over backwards to please the other person. The other person's feeling the same way. There's a lot of compatibility. It's not a lack of compatibility. I see compatibility here. Yeah. Tell me about the Strength card. Yeah, see someone feeling beat up. Someone working hard. They feel beat up. They feel like giving up. But it's if you know, it's an energy, one of those energies where if you want to win and you want to achieve goals, you can't give up. See someone giving up too easy? I think we have someone, maybe both people have given up on this too easy. Feeling beat up, like, you know, it's all two people who often feel the ship has sailed, it's too late, you know, to partner up, to live with someone. But with this comes exhaustion, being tired. It comes with feeling beat down, you know. But it's saying not to give up here, not to give up on love. But it is somebody who's tired of bending over backwards to please somebody. There needs to be compromise. This is someone waiting for things to calm down. I do think for some of you, it is moving in together. Yeah. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands is taking the burdens off each other's shoulders, not adding burdens. And that's what I kind of get the vibe here. See, it's all about whether the feelings are mutual. See, mutual feelings, feeling the same. But it's also an energy of releasing things that no longer serve, feeling that someone's lost interest or they don't interest. But like I say, it's an energy of someone maybe expecting too much. This is somebody who, I mean, the King of Swords is someone who knows what's expected. Maybe someone's expecting too much too soon, and it's not in the best interest, and it needs to be released. Yeah, it's both people. Yeah, it's both people. I don't think anyone's to blame here, but for some of you, it's just a matter of finding out if, you know, do they love me, do they not? Are the feelings mutual? But someone here is in that energy of kind of fantasizing and romanticizing, playing house about living together. Yeah, playing house, what it would be like. Someone's feeling pretty happy about that in some ways, but the other person kind of, I think this is someone who's got stuff they need to sort out. Often when someone rushes in and backs out, they're not quite ready. Things moving too fast, feeling overwhelmed. I feel someone here is feeling a little overwhelmed. There's love and emotion. They're emotionally available. Yeah. This is often two people very much the same here. It's often act like they're not interested when they are, a little aloof at times. But it's two people who like to keep their lives balanced. So if you got two people living in different homes and you're always busy trying to keep your own lives balanced, it has to do with not having enough time for each other. But it's all about making time, creating time. Yeah. To spend together, see, to do things together. Yeah, this is an interesting energy. I feel this is just one of those energies where it's going to work out. I feel a conversation. It's time to have a conversation. See, it's gaining momentum. Someone's ready to communicate the other person. See, it's about two people either coming apart. It's almost like, is this going to go anywhere? I think we have someone who gave up a little, almost gave up, or did give up too easy. Yeah. Anything worth having is worth fighting for a little bit too. But it's about cooperating and compromising. Two people who need to learn to be happy by themselves first before they could come together and make each other happy. Because I do feel this is beautiful. I mean, this, to me, someone is... That's for people who are already in a committed relationship and come apart. Or someone's, you know, before it actually gets there, somebody changed their mind. And I still feel the feminine still open to someone new because this other person doesn't have a lot of time. I think it's both people in that situation, but yeah, it's all about love and forming a bond, a strong bond and a connection. There's a bond here. But it's about choosing love. Somebody here needs to make a decision, maybe between several people, or just, I mean, it is about moving in together and relocating. I think someone's done that before, and I'll tell you, trying to avoid a disaster here. But it's like both people think the other person's avoiding them, and it's just somebody moving slow. There's not a lot of avoidance. It's just two people busy trying to keep themselves balanced. These are two people who like balance. They like their lives to be balanced. They don't like a lot of drama, or where'd that queen go? There she is. These two people are so much the same. I mean, I do think there is someone who's checking out other people too. In fact, I feel like you both are. But I don't know if there's anything better out there than this, if this is two people who've been dating. And when it's time to take it to the next level, somebody here's a bit of a runner. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like it's the feminine. You can flip it for sure, but someone's exploring other options and possibly, waiting to meet someone new. And I do see someone reaching out, a little test. See, I feel like there's a little test to see if someone's going to respond or reply. And it's testing the waters. I think we got two people here who, yeah, I really feel it just has to do with cooperating and compromising a little bit. I mean, but some of you too, I see a person coming in to sweep you off your feet. Someone come in, see all emotion available, sweeping someone off their feet, and then they backed out and changed their mind. Someone's a bit of a runner. I feel like there's a third energy though, but it's all about showing interest, showing love. It's a lovely, a strong physical attraction, but it's an energy of someone making sure someone isn't just interested because of what someone can provide, or that when they're just looking for attention. These are two people very much the same. I wonder if they even realize it. But I do see a victory in the end. I do see, breaking free. See someone's getting out of their head, breaking free from whatever it is that's holding them back to be able to rush in and take decisive action. So two people may be meeting someplace. If there is a long-term, some of you may have a person here at a distance you're trying to connect with and meet face-to-face. You might be meeting out someplace public, because I do see new. Some of you I do see going to new places. I see new friends, connecting. They say the feelings are mutual. Two people thinking the same thing. There's a reason to celebrate. See, this is someone seizing an opportunity that's being presented. And I feel it's the feminine, to be honest. I do. But can't stop thinking about this person. Now either you've both moved on from other connections and you're coming in. Like, I feel it's saying not to rush into anything. So take care. I feel like it's saying to think it through. Don't make any decisions till you're kind of calm. See a little time in between here. Especially if it's about coming apart from someone, if you've been on a break and a time out, and then somebody deciding they should just keep their options open. I don't know if it'll go it's all about whether a situation's going to go the distance or not. Because someone here gives up too easy. Take care. Bye for now.